Today I woke up to my favorite kind of weather. That is, my favorite kind of weather to enjoy my indoor pool. I can't wait to give you a tour and show you all of the features. Before we do that, let's step outside for a few moments and enjoy this wintry setting. It is a chilly 29 degrees out right now. It's going to feel so nice to step into the warm pool after being out here in this brisk cold. I like how the tree canopy keeps winter at bay in this little corner. Do you have heavy winters where you live at? Do you like the winter? Let me know in the comments. I'm super curious. In my little corner of the world in Washington State, winter this season has been unusually warm. While I'm not normally a winter person, I welcomed the snow today. It felt like such a rare sight. It was very pretty, but it felt like it started to get colder and my eyes were burning. I had to take a moment to appreciate the contrast of the snowy scene on the window pane with the blooming tropical flower inside. The cats are always quite upset when I'm outside and they are not.
Petit. No outside. No.
Betty always does her best to skirt the rules.
No.
We always have to watch out for
No.
that one.
Ellie, excuse me.
And without further ado, let's let the cats lead the way. Welcome to my winter retreat, my indoor pool. Let me show you around. We can enter through the patio like we did there, or here through the kitchen. The solarium with indoor pool was built as an addition to the home by the previous owners in 2009. This unique feature was definitely one of the main reasons we decided to make this home our forever home. There is lots of greenery. I was really trying to go for that tropics in the indoors kind of vibe. But they're not just decor. Each one of these plants was a gift from a dear friend or family member. They are all very special to me. Isn't this agave blossom just beautiful? Meowlin appreciates the plants for different reasons.
I see you, Fluffer.
And this beautiful, verdant, tangled mess is my Hun's pride and joy. He bought this rubber tree when it was just a tiny, tiny little plant. And look at it now. It's just stunning. Everybody that comes into the pool room always comments on how much they love it. These two are from my friend B and her mom, who's a master gardener. This Christmas cactus is from my mother-in-law. She gave it to us when it was just a tiny little start from her own plant. This little guy is from my dear friend BZ. Travel mementos. The shell is from Mexico. The sea glass is from Puerto Rico. And then this little pebble is from our 1-year anniversary in Deception Pass. There is a dining area for 4. We probably have most of our meals here. And a seating area that comfortably fits 6. I really enjoy this corner, especially during the long winter months when we only get a little bit of daylight. I'll just lay here under that skylight and absorb those rare rays of sun. On my list of favorite features is definitely the beautiful open beam tongue and groove wooden ceiling. I love the natural honey tones and the warmth that it brings to the space. Also on my list of favorites are these beautiful stained glass light fixtures. They remind me of that classic Tiffany's style lamp, which I love. Day or night, they cast such a beautiful, soft glow. And they match perfectly with the lamp that we have in the mini library, which I'll show you that room at the end of this video. Here we have the control panel. During winter, we prefer to keep it a balmy 90 degrees. And here is my everything you need for the pool storage bench. Always a stack of freshly washed towels, of course. That way guests don't have to worry about it. All of Hun's swimming trunks, and my extensive collection of cover-ups. I think I'm going to wear this one today. Bathing suit collection that I really need to update. A wearable, floaty type shirt for little kids, and I even have swim caps. A decent collection of goggles, of course, and then stuff for if you want to tan a lot or a little. I can feel Betty judging me. She would never be so messy, being the perfect little creature that she is.
Thank you, Betty.
There are 2 built-in speakers, and the sound quality is amazing. We love blasting our music, probably to the dismay of our neighbors. The space isn't perfect. There are details like this liner that broke over the winter that we'll need to fix. Okay, let's open this pool. It may be winter outside, but in here, we're in the tropics. So I showed you all of my favorite features, but I saved the best for last. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. I just love this feature and that roaring sound of rushing water that it creates. It's like having an indoor waterfall, and it adds even more to that tropical, relaxing vibe. Okay, let's get ready to get in. We have our towels ready to go. By the way, love these mats. They're like commercial grade and they can hold up to like a gallon of water. Just the perfect thing for the pool entrance. I always like to fix myself a little snack or a little bevy. Here we have a new variety of apple that my hun brought me, also some gummy candies and lemon water. And I always love to set the mood. I cannot rave enough about this mix from my analog journal. It's the Brazilian samba grooves with Carla from Batucaizer. I think that's how you say it. The perfect mix of swaying tropical samba. We have it on repeat. Okay, now let's get in. Off with our cover up. And into the warm tropical waters we go. Ah, how I love the water. That moment the tug of gravity releases from your body and you are just embraced. I am feeling so relaxed and so grateful for this moment. And on the topic of gratitude, please allow me to share a brief note. Because I'm sensitive about these things, maybe unnecessarily so, but I want to be clear that in sharing this space with you in my home that brings me so much joy, that it's coming from exactly that, a place of joy, and not from a place of, ooh, look at me and all my fancy things. That's not it at all. I grew up in poverty, watching my family and the constant struggle to pay the bills. Childhood was rough. It's in moments like these that I think about my younger self and how I wish that I could give her a glimpse into her future life. Little 13-year-old me was already worrying about bills and how are we going to pay for things. Dreams like going to college were totally out of the question. So I can't help but to shout my joy and my gratitude for this life that I'm living today. The life little girl me could only dream of. Okay, let's continue with our pool day. This is a new variety of apple that Hun brought me from his work. It was so juicy and so sweet. Yum. We also have these watermelon flavored gummy candies from the world's candy innovator. I've tried the pear ones before and loved them, so trying the watermelons now, watermelon flavor. They're supposed to be like a peelable candy, like you're supposed to be able to peel that all off, and it's like this squishy center. It's so good. I wonder. Oh, that was amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend. 90-degree waters, no screaming or splashing kids, just calm. While I was playing mermaid, Hun came home from work. Yay! Hun and I always have a debrief session when he gets home from work, where he just tells me about his day and, any spicy drams. Just joking, that never happens. And I'll tell him about my day and all my struggles with the cats. My absolute favorite thing after pool time is a nice, cozy fire. This ended up being our last fire of the year. I'm so grateful for the pace of our life, our joyful little child-free life. So I told you there was going to be a bonus room tour, and here it is. Welcome to our mini library. This was built as an addition to the home at the same time as the indoor pool. Let me show you some of my favorite details, like this fireplace insert, this corner fireplace insert that I thought it just fits perfectly with the space. It looks like it was made for it. We have a stained glass lamp here, the one that I referenced earlier, that I just think it matches so well with the vibe of the library, and I love the little birds on it. In the interest of showing you the full picture, not just the pretty bits, here is my ugly window. We're working on making it more aesthetic. The fireplace changes color depending on your mood, which I really like. It is a library, but the collection that we currently house is a bit on the small side. I really want to work on filling it up this year. I have a whole list of books and authors and genres that I want to add to my collection. I just love all the custom woodwork. Do you have personal heroes or historical figures that you look up to? For me, it would definitely be the great Marcus Aurelius. His meditations are the only self-help book I'll ever need. These flags here are from a Republic Day celebration that we just happened to come upon when we were visiting in Turkey. One of the funnest nights of my life. Let's flash back. Ah, good times. This book I really need to return. I quote unquote borrowed it from a friend years ago. And here we have two of my absolute favorite authors, J.D. Salinger and Jack Kerouac. Though if I was forced to pick, it would be Salinger. These are a couple of little interesting objects. That's a doll horse from Sweden. And then in this little box, we have a set of Guatemalan worry dolls. According to legend, Guatemalan children tell one worry to each doll when they go to bed at night and place the dolls under their pillow. In the morning, the dolls have taken their worries away. These are vintage. I don't know the year, but they're from the estate of my husband's boss's mom. My husband used to mow her lawns as a kid. A hand-painted, circa 1940s map of Washington State. A proud possession for this proud Washingtonian. A vintage newspaper dated November 7th, 1913. A piece of history. So this is a library, as I've told you like 5 times now, but this is also a guest room. But where is the bed, you may ask? Well, my friend, you are looking at it. These here are the legs, and the whole thing slides down. Allow me to demonstrate. Flip out the legs and then pull on this lock mechanism thingy and heave with all your might. And there's our guest bed, the built-in Murphy bed. And the last feature I'll share with you is this built-in workbench. And that's it for this video. Thank you for spending your time with me, friend. Take care, okay? Bye.